Please welcome Teri Lynn to the show. Teri Lynn Jones, you guys have met. Did you meet? This is Joan. Teri, how are you? I was going to say, you know, it paid for Joan, but you're also considered a thief, and it didn't pay off as well as it paid off for her.
I was doing the wrong thing, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
Tell us what happened to you. Because, again, you did this for your children, really. This is what started. The impetus was for one child. The impetus was a mom at home, came out of an abusive relationship, not knowing what to do, but I can get my child back. In your case, you had gotten divorced, right?
Divorced, 2 children, and the ex-husband decided he wanted child support when he got remarried, so I became the person that was paying the child support.
Because he had domiciled residence.
Well, we had joint custody, and we had decided that since I was traveling in the produce with my new husband, versus the children going from one school to the next school, back and forth, I chose to let them stay with him so they'd have one home, one school. Right.
So he's a domicile. That was a domicile.
Exactly.
Residence.
In joint custody, he had primary, I had secondary.
And then the court then assessed you child support.
Right.
Now, did you know the court had assessed child support for you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
They were attaching my wages for it.
All right. And you were paying it for a while.
Oh, I was paying it. I'm still paying it.
You were assessed child support. You paid it for a period of time. And then what happened in your own life?
Well, I lost a brother, a younger brother, to a heart attack. Parents' health started failing. I moved to be closer to them and took a cut in pay from $2,400 a month to $1,200 a month. Still paying rent, still being able to try to live. Insurance, car payment, child support, the gamut.
Nothing left.
Nothing left.
So you stopped paying child support?
No, no.
No?
Oh, absolutely not. No. Nope. What had happened was his had decided that, oh, you forgot to kill the first couple of years that you had the boys before we got married. We need to go back and get that money because you're owed it.
So they went back and assessed you for the first 2 years that...
Arrears, $20,000.
$20,000 in arrears. And you got a notice from the authorities that said...
Pay or go to jail.
So here you are making $1,200 a month, no possible way at all in paying back or keeping yourself out of jail, and you were working then for who? McClellan
Equipment. They're a manufacturing company, and I was the accounts payable person.
So you went to your boss and said, look, I'm in a problem here, you know, I'll work for you guys forever, come here break, could you lend me some money, let me pay a little bit of this, let me borrow some money and I'll come to work. And they said to you?
No.
But you don't understand. I just want to let me borrow it ahead, pay me ahead, I'll work for the next 4 years to pay it off. I'm a trusted employee, can I borrow the money?
No. I just decided since I was accounts payable, I could just go ahead and write myself a check, put it in my account, make the payments to the district attorney, pay it back maybe sometime when I get a chance to do so, and nobody would be the wiser.
And you did this to the tune of 18 checks?
$18,000, 18 counts.
18 counts, $18,000. You write these checks, how did you get popped?
A bank processing employee in San Francisco, where all checks go to be processed, found one of my ways of doing it was to take an address label, type my name on it and my address, and put it over the counts, or to pay to the order of person that I had dummied the check up to get it signed. And she got a little curious, and she peeled it back and looked that it was made out to a...
different name?
No, it was made out to a company's name, and then it was going into an individual's account.
Gotcha.
Called up the employer and asked, can you tell me who this check number was made to? Well, funny, it's going into this person's account. And at that time, I knew I was in big trouble.
But you were sitting in the office when that call came in.
Oh, yeah. Right next to the person that wrote herself a $5,000 check.
And she was on the phone going, yes, this is, now, what check are you talking about?
No. That's right. She was saying, no, that's not, no, that's not it, no.
And then she did one of these, no. Excuse me, just a second, I'm sorry. And went in the other office.
She walked almost like that, too.
She really looked like that. All right, so she gets in the other office, and she went, what? They walked back out to you and said, what's going on here?
Actually, no. She went into the auditor-controller's office. When she came out, I went immediately in.
And you told them what?
I told them the truth.
And a month and a half later, what happened?
I was arrested.
And charged with?
Embezzlement.
18 counts of?
Embezzlement.
And you went to trial?
I went to trial, and I was convicted.
And sent where?
To one of the world's largest state facilities in the world, Valley State Prison for Women.
And how long did you stay there?
13 months on a 2-year sentence.
Let me take a break. We'll be back right after this. So, you spent a year and almost a year and a half, 13 months.
13 months.
13 months in prison, a year and a month. And you get out, you're still on, what, parole? How long now, you just finished your parole, did you?
No, I came off of parole August 2001.
2001. And so now you don't have to go report anybody, but you were still a registered felon.
Well, I registered.
I don't know.
I don't have to register with anybody,
Okay.
but I'm what you would consider an ex-convict.
An ex-con. All right, so job-wise, how has this been for you, work-wise? You still...
I just went to work this last month for the first time since then, other than a job at a church that I went to when I got out, that they had waiting for me as a maintenance person.
And so you're still, just as a question, why are you still paying child support? Your kids are over 18. It's not a state in the country that still forces people to pay. You're paying the rears?
With interest.
So you owe 16 grand, and you have to pay it what? How much monthly?
I pay $125 a month.
And you'll pay $125 a month for the rest of your life?
Unless I come into a large sum of money and it gets paid off.
Some diamonds, baby.
That's right. But she got in trouble once. You can't go back to jail again.
Trust me, it's not worth it.
Well, then that is the next question. I mean, you know, at the point in time that you were at, so would it have been better for you to go to jail then? Not being able to pay your child support?
In the state of California, if you don't pay your child support, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. They take your driver's license, you lose your job, you go to jail. You get out, you still have to pay a large sum of money in order to get your driver's license back, and then go out job searching again. They do not make it easy on you. Male or female, makes no difference.
But the question is, if you've been in jail and you don't have anything, a driver's license, you can't possibly make enough money to pay it back. So therefore, have they threatened to send you in jail again?
No, because I've been faithful with my payments each month.
Hey, so we're going to take a little break. We'll be back right after this.
Don't miss Montel's.
You'll be able to get a copy of this book, Amazon.com.